All right, it's been about 6 months. Babies are bigger, corals are bigger, and the farm hit 1 year, as you saw from the title video. So I figured I'd give it an update. My wife made the farm sign for me for my birthday. So let's just start at the top and work our way down. We're still running the AIs at I guess 150 par in the middle, and I get about 50 par in the corners. 2 actinic T5 retros, and I thought about putting some strips in there for like Reef Brite Lumi lights, but I just haven't had to. The fan's never kicked on, but it's there in case it needs to, and I got the Sea Swirl there. So some older colonies, like the big one of those gobstoppers there, and I've got a bunch of mother colonies started. This lighting won't give you the best colors because it's midday and you don't get all the neon pop, but you get the idea. The Digis are growing back there, Galaxia, and I just fragged that neon toxic green. You'll see the frags of that, the Montes. But the Montes are growing pretty fast, so I really don't need any more light. I did put in some Ice Cap 2Ks, love them, running them at like 20%. So yeah, they're plenty. And I shut off my other pumps. They're in there because I haven't taken them out yet. Down below, so that's the mother colony tank. Down below, same lights, same settings. There's one of the old J-Bows I took out. Same setup basically. And we got the kind of the frag section. Growing out some burning banana. This is Looney Tunes stylo, and my stylos are going really good. That Electric Daisy stylo is coming off. There's that fragged up Monty, the other Monty. That's true to form actually. That purple, the Jason Fox. I can't remember what that's called. It's a Jason Fox. It's purple with green. Like green, yeah, neon green polyps. But there's some GSP fragged up. I have crashed the nitrates and the phosphates in this actually, and the Cyphastria suffered. They didn't die, thank goodness, but they're kind of healing, coming back. Those Cyphastria really don't like it when you crash the phosphates. I've had cyano. I just did a slime remover treatment, red slime remover. The sump, this got this Kessel A80. That's it, running at max intensity, all blue. Running some mushrooms, some interstellar, some Recordia, and you can see the GSP there. It's growing it fine. I'm sorry, the pulsing Xenia. And the Octo 8 running great. Haven't cleaned it yet. I've got a flow meter on it, so I can tell if it slows down, and it hasn't. Actually, it sped up a little bit the one time. Love that pump. Quiet, expensive, but I haven't had to clean it. It's great. ATK is working great. We'll go over that in a second. Just running carbon, branched off, and then that's a flow, little head coming out, giving flow down here, branched off. Some live rock in there, some empty tubs for, you know, fragging and stuff. The skimmer is working great. The Aquamax FC120 working amazing. Making lots of gunk. I have to clean it about every 2 weeks. It fills up the cup. I had a backup heater in there, just laying in there when it got real cold this winter, but I don't need it now. Valves are working good. Kalkwasser stir working awesome, except I let the end clog up. It does clog a little. Let's see here how it's doing right now. So see that, just a little bit? Well, when it's touching the water, it'll back up and make a clog. I put as much flow as I can on it. So it clogged up and overflowed for an evening, and I got kalkwasser in the carpet, which didn't really hurt anything, I guess, but still haven't cleaned that up. But this is holding alkalinity 8.5, just easy, super easy. I'm maintaining trace elements with this Aquaforest component A, B, and C. Just like my calcium reactor, I do that once a week, and I do the Aquaforest method with their, you know, their 4 little vials of stuff, vitamins, metals, amino acids, all that fun stuff. This battery's for my boat, don't worry about that, although I thought about wiring it in. That's my backup battery, and it's running to the ice caps. Not much change. I got a water test I gotta send out, obviously. I gotta hang up this. Yeah, I mean, it's a working guy. Now, the one thing is, this pump right here is not being used, and I kind of want to use it for something. I was thinking about, like, you know, maybe pH control or something, but it's kind of nice having it in case that one breaks or one breaks out front. On my other tank, I still have it. I'm running nitrate, potassium nitrate, and Nopox, and so I balance those. My nitrates are running at about 5 right now, and that's with about 8 of nitrate, and then my Nopox is at 3 mils a day, and that keeps my phosphates. It's really for phosphate control, because if I can get enough bacteria in there to eat the nitrate and the phosphate, I don't have to run GFO, but it eats the phosphate way faster, so I have to put back in extra nitrate, but it lets me balance it. So my phosphates are at 0.04, my nitrates are at 5, and I just fiddle with them until I get there, and so that takes a minute, but it works out. Still using the shared 20-gallon ATO, and I'll show you what I did. That's been working good. This experiment here for my anemone farm, hang on back, 1 Aquamax 4, I think year 4, running great. Cleaned the pump maybe 3 times. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Can't say enough. This is the 3rd tank it's been on. In the what is it, the Seachem, I think it's the medium one, the 50, Tidal 50. Just running carbon, a little bit of GFO, and the sponge, and there's a media bag. You can see the zipper there. So, but this is easy. I don't check anything on this tank. It's got like 3 fish in it. I just put some leathers in there because I just wanted something to soak up the nitrates. All my rocks were covered in algae. I put some snails in there and they've been eating it, actually. It's been awesome. But yeah, it's just got a clownfish and a blue, you know, chromis and a azure. But the rainbows split once, and they're growing. So I feed them anemone pellets, and so what is it? It's been like 8 months, and I got 1 split. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but the tank's happy. It's easy. I just do a 5-gallon water change every 1 or 2 weeks, and so it's low maintenance. I don't have to do anything to it. I'm running 2 actinic Lumilights, a Coral Plus and a Blue Plus, or what is it? A Blue Plus and an actinic in each side, and you know, I'm learning. So my hope is one day to have this whole tank full of rainbow anemones. Maybe I'm just paying my dues. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a couple more. You know, I really don't want to cut them in half. I tried that once with my other one that split off on my Black Widow, and you know, they died, but I didn't dip them in iodine or anything. So still learning about anemones. This is going up and out to my other tank up front. There's the apex coming back. My brain's out there, my modules are in here. But what I did set up was this water change system, automatic. So with the Smart Buddy, it kicks on, it flushes automatically. So every day I just have it kick on for 8 minutes, and it fills back up my ATO, a little less than what it put out. So instead of lasting like a week, it lasts like a month. And that's been great, you know. So it does flush automatically every time, and then it goes in. So yeah, it's you know, no complaints. It's doing what I want. I still have the lumber to put in another rack right here if I want. I think this is gonna last another year. I do. You know, I've been moving some frags out of it and such. But I've got a lot of room. I've set up a lot of real estate to get all that brood stock, you know, going, and then, you know, going again. I thought it was going to take 2 years, and I think I was right. So at the 2-year mark, it'll probably be full, and I can, you know, build another rack. But when I can't work on it, you know, I hang out with my family. Well, you know, I hang out with my family and I can't work on it, which is fine with me. And then when I have time, I go back and I mess with it. So it's still hobby grade. It's not a job, you know. It's definitely a fun extension of the hobby. You know, even this top tank is, I mean, you can see it's a lagoon reef. You know what I mean? The tangs are beautiful, you know, and you know, I've got, once these rocks all fill out, it'll just be an awesome reef tank anyway. So, you know, that's nice. All right, and so that is the 1-year update. Y'all take it easy.